Hi everybody, good morning. Meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on this Friday morning. I have the air quality alert that was in place yesterday, still in place this morning through noon today. We are going to see some of the smokiness scour out a bit here. So this will go to noon for south central Nebraska, eastern Nebraska. Not only is it a little bit of light smoke that we're seeing out there this morning, we're seeing some areas of fog out there. Some really thick fog right in here this morning. These areas here are seeing some dense fog. We've also got some spotty light rain showers over eastern Nebraska, northeast Kansas, a little bit of rain back to the west. So some hit or miss very light rain can't be ruled out today. Maybe a little sun at times in spots, but you're probably going to see a lot more clouds than sunshine. Then we look to the west towards the end of the afternoon and into the evening for a chance of rain and thunderstorms, I think right in here. Non-severe weather. All the severe threat should stay off to our south for later today and tonight. But as we go through here, we're going to watch these areas here. I know this model wasn't showing much this evening, but right in here, still some rain possible. And then later in the night, maybe a pretty decent shot at some rain after midnight in south central Nebraska and north central Kansas, pushing into eastern Nebraska early tomorrow morning. So we get one more round of some solid rain without the threat of severe storms. Maybe some lightning and thunder, but not expecting severe weather. The rain tomorrow morning pushes to the east, should be mostly done by noon. More sunshine as we get into tomorrow afternoon. Lighter winds again tomorrow, so the winds will not be a big issue. It's going to be much warmer tomorrow than what we've been seeing recently. We're back up into the 80s for most locations. And then tomorrow night, a cold front comes in from the northwest. This is a weak cold front, but it will bring some breezy northerly winds Sunday morning. It'll bring a slight cool down on Sunday and also a slight chance of rain and isolated thunderstorms as we get into Sunday during the daytime, basically, especially Sunday morning, though. We could see a few showers and isolated thunderstorms. Well, highs today, upper 60s, low to mid 70s. It is warmer than yesterday, but still below average for this time of the year. I'm really iffy on that 78 in Lincoln there for a high. Lows tonight, mostly 50s, but again, a few low 60s in the east, a few upper 40s out west. Kind of similar to what we've been seeing the last couple of mornings. Warmer tomorrow, upper 70s and low to mid 80s on your Saturday. So it's going to feel much warmer out there with that sunshine returning, especially once the showers move on out. Tomorrow night, a mild night, mid to upper 50s and lower 60s. Sunday cooling down behind the cold front. We're back down into the mid and upper 70s, so not a dramatic drop in temperatures, but it will be a little bit cooler tomorrow night, or Sunday night and Monday morning, upper 40s, low to mid 50s, and Monday, mid to upper 70s, lower 80s. We're going to start to warm back up. Starting Monday, but more so Tuesday, Wednesday, much warmer temperatures will return. Again, in fact, it's going to start acting like summer around here as we get into next week. So, Tri-Cities area today, slight chance of rain, patchy fog this morning. Hopefully maybe a little sun sneaking in, we'll see. But the best chance of rain is going to come midnight to about 8 a.m. Right in there, 60% chance of rain and thunderstorms, mostly before most of us wake up on Saturday. Warmer day, the sun will come out, especially in the afternoon. Slightly cooler, breezy, slight chance of rain and isolated thunderstorms on Sunday. Then mainly dry Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with a lot of sunshine warming up. Look at this, up mid 80s on Tuesday, low 90s Wednesday, still mid 80s on Thursday. So like I said, acting more like summer, and then a slight chance of rain and thunderstorms Thursday. It does look like we could get into more of an active weather pattern at the end of next week into next weekend, where we start seeing more periodic chances of rain and thunderstorms and potentially some severe weather down the road as well. But it does look like we'll stay on the warmer side, back up into the 80s, basically all the way through next weekend, which, if I do my math right, I think that's Father's Day weekend. I may be wrong there. I think that's Father's Day weekend, though. As we look at North Platte's forecast, a lot of similarities, although maybe the better chance of rain coming during this evening. Small chance afternoon, better chance this evening, still a chance of rain after midnight, done before sunrise, though. Cool today, much warmer tomorrow with mostly sunny skies. Back down to the upper 70s on Sunday behind that front. A slight chance of rain, breezy winds. Temperatures a couple degrees warmer on Monday. Lots of sunshine Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And look at that warm up coming near 90 on Wednesday. Thursday, slightly cooler, a slight chance of rain and thunderstorms as we trend towards cooler but still warm temperatures for the rest of next week. And we will start to have some rain and thunderstorm chances in the forecast towards the end of next week into next weekend, and that may include some severe weather. I've been keeping an eye on mid-June for quite a while now, as there is a little more potential we could see some severe weather. But we are going to be trending warmer as we get into next Friday and beyond, basically. The 13th through the 19th of the month we're looking at some very warm temperatures that could be on the way. Basically, a lot of 80s, maybe even some 90s could be on the way, on the horizon down the road. Now, this has us in the near average category, which basically means equal chances of either being below average or above average. Again, a lot of it may just depend on where exactly thunderstorm chances line up in the long term. Let's take a look at that long-term range forecast. We'll look at a couple of models anyway. European model, again, all the active weather's to our south, but we've got a few spotty showers today. A little bit better chance of rain overnight tonight, especially late night into tomorrow morning. But again, all the nasty weather stays to our south. We'll back that up real quick. Nasty weather to our south overnight tonight. Again, several nights in a row of severe weather down there. Showers clearing out of eastern Nebraska tomorrow morning. Next chance will become, so here comes our cold front after midnight Saturday night into Sunday morning. Behind that front, a few showers possible on Sunday. Mostly going to be a dry pattern for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as we start to warm up. And then as we get towards Thursday, maybe a slight chance of rain and thunderstorms. Better chances may come towards Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We start to get into this more active weather pattern, which would include severe weather chances down the road. Take a look at the GFS model. Again, there's our rain this morning. It's a slight hit or miss chance. Better chances of storms this morning off to our south and southeast. A few showers developing later today. Again, the nasty weather stays to our south. We'll get a few showers and isolated thunderstorms overnight into tomorrow morning, clearing out by tomorrow afternoon. Here comes that cold front, slight chance of rain behind the front on Sunday. Then a mostly dry forecast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, maybe a chance of rain and thunderstorms, but maybe better chances as we get to Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. Could see a little more active weather make its return as we get into the end of next week, next weekend, and possibly continuing into early the following week. So with that, we'll wrap it up with one more graphic here, and that is our zone forecast for today. Again, still below average. High temperatures in the 60s and 70s for most of the area. We'll start you first here in the northwest where some of the coolest temperatures will be today. Again, clouds and fog this morning, a little bit of light rain possible later today. Mid to upper 60s. We'll go 65 in Gordon, 66 Mullen, 68 in Stapleton, near 70 in Bassett and Atkinson, 72 later today in Ord, 71 Taylor and Burwell. Upper 60s to the west around North Platte, Ogallala, Grant, Imperial. Some light showers possible, especially later today. Showers and isolated thunderstorms towards the end of the afternoon and into the evening hours. A little bit warmer to the east. Better chance of maybe sneaking in more sun. Watch that fog this morning. 72 degrees. Loop City later today, 74 Minden, 75 in Elma. Southeastern areas, mostly in the 70s, low 70s around St. Paul, but upper 70s for Tecumseh. Beatrice down towards Marysville, Kansas, mid 70s around Geneva and York, 74 Osceola. Again, a few spotty light showers, mainly this morning. Small chance of rain in the northeast, low to mid 70s. We'll go 73 Wayne, Norfolk, Fullerton, 71 Neely, as well as in O'Neill, 70 in Bartlett, 72 in Greeley. So there you go. That's the forecast around the area for today. Pretty much showed you everything you need to know for the upcoming weekend and the next week here. Is, like I said, it's turning a little more interesting way down the road here. We do have, again, a decent chance of some rain overnight tonight, but then the chances do get much lower in the days ahead. We've got just some small chances until we get to the end of next week. So everybody, thank you all for watching on this Friday morning. I'll be back with you on Monday with all of the latest. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye.